community members, union members, friends and family of KCVG Amazon workers to stand with them in their fight for $30 an hour starting wage, 180 hours paid time off, and a union representation at every disciplinary meeting. And how are they going to get that? Union! Union power! Union! 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 Power! That's right. And the reason we're out here right now and Amazon workers are up in their parking lot is because Amazon is so damn scared of the power of workers and the community united that they had to divide us. They sent out a message to Amazon workers yesterday saying that and to the unions in the local area, saying that non-Amazon employees were not allowed into the Amazon parking lot out of, quote, concerns for safety for Amazon workers. Meanwhile, 2 weeks ago, during a major storm and a tornado warning, Amazon sent the whole night shift in the sort building out into the parking lot to wait it out during a tornado warning. Shame on you! 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 So what does this mean? Amazon thinks that we, all of those out here, sisters and brothers from the labor movement, community members and friends and family of the Amazon workers, are a bigger threat to their safety than the tornado. Whoa! But this is the logic of a union-busted company. Because these workers are fighting, again, for $30 an hour starting wage, 180 hours paid time off, and union representation at disciplinary meetings, and Amazon is terrified of that.
That's right.
So Amazon tries to separate us under the guise of safety, a concern of safety for their workers, and now, as part of that, they check Amazon workers' badges as they try to enter the parking lot. This is illegal anti-union intimidation. And we won't stand for it. Will we stand for it? No. Will we stand for it? No. Will we stand for it? No. Damn right. So we're going to get started with the rally now. And just in time, at the end of the interview, our first speaker is a guy named Ed Clark, who worked at Amazon until just last month. Brother, that's right, come on. Ed worked at Amazon until just last month, and he was wrongly fired for his union activity. We're going to hear from Ed about why the fight for union is so important. Let's give it up for Ed.
Hey, thank you guys for all coming out to support the union effort. This is a big deal, guys. It's really big. This is why we need a union. Yes,
Right.
I was wrongfully terminated for supporting and helping organize a union inside that building and the other building. Why? Why? Because they want to protect their own money. They don't want to protect the workers that work inside and help them build $billions a day.
Right.
We need to be safe. We need to make very good wages as well. But we also need to be protected in these unrightful, unlawful terminations. We need to have people representation here sometimes to help fight these types of bullying and all kinds of things. Listen, we need to stand together. There is more of us than it is of them. We stand together. The right we fight, the better we are all. They cannot intimidate and bully us anymore. Look around us. Look at what's happening here. Look at what leadership so-called is doing here. Is this a third party? No. We are not third party. We are Amazon workers that have a right to form and organize. The reason why we organize is because we do demand better wages,
Yes. Yep.
better safety on the job,
Yes.
and we also need time off to spend with loved ones or those people that we care about the most. We can't do that if we're hurt in the hospital because we don't get protection in here and they don't care. Well, this is the time for us to stand up and say, this is what we're fighting for. We're fighting for a union today. Today we fight for a union. Today, and it starts right now. The more people that we can get to come out, the more to support us, and the more to join this effort, believe me, things will happen, things will change. Things will change. I appreciate you guys. Let's keep up the fight. Let's keep it going, guys.
We need a change. Woo!
Let's give it up for Ed! Oh, come on. What do we want? What do we want? Now! Say what do we want? And what do we want? Now! What do we want? And what do we want? Now! Say what do we want? And what do we want? Now! Next up, we got Brian Griffin with the Cincinnati AFL-CIO, who's going to talk about why the labor movement in Northern Kentucky, in Cincinnati, and in the whole country needs to have these Amazon workers back in the fight to unionize KCVG. Give it up for Brian Griffin. Brothers and sisters, let's make a little noise right now. Listen to that. You know what that is? That's the power of all. That's the power of everyone. And that's what they're afraid of. Look at Starlog Amazon over here. Look at that. That's you being heard. That's you being heard. One small voice gets lost. It doesn't work that way. But when you put all of those small voices together, it's a mighty choir. It's a mighty choir, and they're singing from the same hymnal. And that's what we're doing here today, folks. Brothers and sisters, what is it you're trying to do? You're trying to have a better life. You're trying to have a better future for your kids. You're trying to actually do the right damn thing. Okay? And look at this. We're pushed outside of the gate. We're pushed outside of the gate. Now, I personally represent the third party, the named third party. I had all Friday to myself yesterday until I get this letter from the Amazon legal team that totally messed the rest of my day up. So here we are. We're standing together in a cold March wind because you all are a mightier wind. When they pushed you all out into the parking lot, they knew the only thing bigger than the tornado was the wind that was coming at them in your sails. Yeah. You were the ones that were going to rise. Yep. You all are the boats. We are the river, and the river will raise all boats. So I thank you for having me here today. I thank you for what you're doing. You are working America. You are what's best about who we are. And even when you're not told that, you hear that, you let that ring. We are working America. We make this country go. Thank you. Woo! Give it up for Brian Griffin! What do we want? Union! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Union! Where do we want it? Now! Hey, hey! Oh, union busting's got to go! 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 That's right! Good title. So just before we move on to our next speaker, I want to make a quick announcement. We got sign-in sheets, we got t-shirts, we got signs, all of that stuff. People want to do that. Don't do it right now because we're about to hear a really good speech. But after that, go do that. So the next up, we have Matt Smith. Now, Matt Smith is a former Amazon delivery driver, and currently he works in the office of Councilmember Shama Sawant, the socialist city councilor in Seattle, who's taken on Amazon multiple times and won. That's right. So Matt is going to talk about the fight against Amazon here in Seattle and everywhere, and why he, as a worker strike back organizer and former Amazon delivery driver, is out here supporting KCVG workers and their fight for $30 an hour at a union. Give it up for Matt!
Like he said, my name's Matt Smith, former Amazon worker out in Seattle, an organizer in the office of Socialist Council Member Shama Sawant. And what we're seeing right here, the struggle right here at KCVG, is the same struggle facing workers all around the country. From Amazon to UPS to the rail workers, we need unions, we need strong unions that are going to fight for real raises for workers. 10% inflation pandemic. Who made those profits? It's the workers at the air hub, it's the delivery drivers, it's the workers who make those profits. And those profits are being taken by wealthy shareholders and CEOs and not given back to the workers who are making them. If we're going to change that, we have to get organized and fight. Over and over in Seattle, we have gone up against Amazon. Seattle is the headquarters of Amazon. And we fought 2 years ago for an Amazon tax to get $250 million a year in affordable housing, to put that money back into the community. Amazon fought tooth and nail. They fought us in the courts, they fought us in the streets, they fought us in city council. How did we win? It was with the movement. It was by organizing working people, organizing unions, fighting for what working people need, making bold demands, which is exactly what we're doing right here, exactly what the workers at KCVG are doing here, with $30 an hour starting wage, 180 hours paid time off, union representation at disciplinary meetings to fight back against the retaliation and the favoritism. That is what is needed here. That's what's needed for all workers. And if KCVG workers win, that will be a shot in the arm for the entire movement, the entire union movement, not only in Cincinnati and Northern Kentucky, but around the country. That's why I'm out here. That's why so many of you are out here fighting and standing up with KCVG workers. And the same thing, when I worked at Amazon, we tried organizing in the pandemic. We were being sent without PPE, without masks, being sent into people's homes to deliver things that were considered essential. Things like cat trees, right? Amazon was continuing to make profit and putting workers' lives on the line for that. We tried organizing and we faced the same kind of union busting, the same kind of retaliation that KCVG workers are facing here right now. We had to fight back against that. We're still fighting back. And our office, Shama Swan's council office, represents working people in Seattle, not the billionaires, not the corporations. As part of that, Shama takes only the average wage of a worker in Seattle, $40,000 after taxes, puts the rest of her $140,000 salary into a solidarity fund to give to workers' struggles. We need solidarity from people who support this struggle. And for that reason, we are donating $5,000 out of that solidarity fund to give to KCVG workers to help organize this fight. And I encourage, if you're a part of a union, if you're a part of a community group, we need support. We all need to be focused on this. This is the most important union campaign in the country right now. We need to build it, and we need to build a movement to win. So thank you, everyone, for coming out, and thank you for letting me speak. Solidarity.
Let's give it up for Matt Smith! What's disgusting? Union must stay. 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 Union power! When Amazon workers are under attack, what do we do? Stand up like that! When Amazon workers are under attack, what do we do? Stand up like that! When Amazon workers are under attack, what do we do? Stand up like that! When Amazon workers are under attack, what do we do? Stand up like that! What do we want? Union! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Union! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Union! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Union! And when do we want it? Now! Next speaker, we got Hamzai, who came all the way out from Pittsburgh, is an organizer with the UAW, United Auto Workers, has been part of organizing grad students who have been fighting back against greedy corporate universities, and he's going to talk about why UAW and all the labor movement and all working people and students should support KCVG Amazon workers in their fight for union. Let's give it up for Hamzai.
Thank you all so much for having me. My name's Hans. I've been with the UAW for about 6 years now. I've been an organizer at universities, fighting for fair wages, union reps, demands like the ones that these workers here at KCVG are organizing for. I think this campaign, like the others have said, is one of the most important in the U.S. right now. It's huge. This is a huge air facility, and the workers organized here, they're going to have a lot of leverage. I wanted to say a few words about my experience organizing in my union. When I was a teaching assistant, we taught more than half the classes, more than the professors. Do you think the university paid us like they pay the professors? No. Absolutely not. Do you think they paid us enough to pay rent? No. Do you think they paid us enough to buy our groceries? No. So we got organized. We fought back. And because we had a union, we were able to win. We got a fighting campaign. And I was able to pay my health insurance. I was able to pay my rent because we had a union. That's the power in a union. And whenever we can organize and fight, the boss fights back, right? That's what they're doing here today. But what that shows that they're scared. That shows that we have the power to win. So yeah, I'm really happy to be out here supporting this campaign. I think the community power is a huge part of this. It's amazing. The solidarity from other unions and the labor movement, working people as a whole, that's going to be necessary to stand up to a corporation like Amazon. And we've seen more and more people getting organized and moving into struggle. We saw in the past 50,000 workers at the University of California go on strike. They want thousands of dollars in their contracts. In Temple University in Philly, workers just ratified after a 2-month strike a $4,000 raise in the first year. That's what they want. Yes, let's build this campaign out here. Let's win these demands. I want you all to shout these demands with me. We should be publicizing these. These are the kind of demands you need to build a winning campaign. 30 an hour. A union means worker power. 30 an hour. A union means worker power. 30 an hour. A union means worker power. 30. And it back. My voice. Let's give it up for Amazon! I tried to tape this time, but it didn't work. What's disgusting? Union busting. Say what's disgusting? Union busting. What's disgusting? Union busting. Say what's disgusting? Union busting. Say what's disgusting? Union busting. What's disgusting? Union busting. Hey! Oh! Union busting's got to go! 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 Union busting's got to go! Yeah. So our last speaker, well, actually before I introduce our last speaker, I want to explain to everybody what's going to happen now. So we're going to have one more speaker, then we'll hang out, we'll hold out the signs, we'll do some more chanting, etc. And then, as we know, Amazon workers are rallying up in the parking lot right now because they've had to keep us divided because they're so terrified, and they wanted to intimidate by checking workers' badge and all this union busting bullshit. But what's going to happen when the workers in the parking lot are done rallying is they're going to march down a half a mile this road from the parking lot to come join us, and we're all going to rally together. And when those Amazon workers show up, are we going to be loud? Yeah! Are we going to be loud? Yeah! Are we going to be loud? Yeah! That's right. So now we hear from our last speaker, Genevieve Moss. She's a socialist alternative, national labor organizer, and an organizer with Workers Strike Back, a national movement in workplaces and the streets. And she's been volunteering to help out with the Unionize Amazon Northern Kentucky KCVG effort. Let's give it up for Genevieve Moss! What's disgusting? Union busting! What's disgusting? Union busting! What's disgusting? Union busting! So I'm out here today after being a union member, proud union member for 14 years to the Massachusetts Teachers Association. Because we know for decades working people have been losing across this country, and that includes right here in Kentucky. Rents have increased to 32% in this area alone. Inflation has been absolutely out of control. People can't even afford to put gas in their car to make it to work. And over the last 12 months, groceries have gone up over the highest in over 40 years. The whole system is rigged to benefit corporations like Amazon to make record profits. Right. Yeah. Amazon makes over $1.29 billion every single damn day. Yet they say they can't afford to pay $30 an hour.
Amazon. And unfortunately, the truth is that Amazon workers should have been organized decades ago. That's right. In New York, JFK showed that it was possible. Amazon workers at that facility were brave enough to stand up against Amazon during the pandemic and tell them that they needed real safety. They told them that they wanted 30, and they fought for it, and they won a union. And that's why we're out here today, because we know what's at stake. Now this is Amazon's largest air hub. Lots of packages go through here every day. They can't just pick up and move it. So they have to know that when Amazon's executives, they actually call this the Death Star is what Amazon's executives call it. So we're about to face down the evil empire itself. The fight for a union is officially on here at KCVG. But let's be clear, Amazon is not going to go down without a fight. They will fight this tooth and nail. We can't underestimate Amazon for a fucking second. They lie constantly to workers. They will hold these captive audience meetings. They will lie. They will manipulate every single thing that it is to be in a union. Shame. And look at what they did just today. Just today, they told workers that they were going to be unsafe when they were around their own union. And that's why it's so important that people here came out to show these workers that what being a union actually means. They wanted to break up this rally, and they said friends and family members couldn't even support them. But now, just to be clear, Amazon actually doesn't care about workers' rights. They have been firing people since January. They call it firing season. Yes. I actually just heard from an Amazon worker that they fired more people yesterday and today. They walked them off. They walked them off the property in the most disgusting form of intimidation that you could ever imagine. They don't care about their employees, not for a split second. They only care about their money, their profits, and to keep workers afraid. That's why the union demands are $30 an hour, 180 hours of paid time off, and union representation at disciplinary meetings.
Yes. The point guard.
That's right. That's right. So like Elon said, I'm a member of Workers Strike Back as well, and we've been fighting across the country to help this effort. Today alone, workers across this country are helping to build solidarity actions across the whole entire country, trying to get money to donate to this effort because we know what's at stake here. That's why, alongside that, we're also going to be donating $5,000 in solidarity to match what Councilmember Sawant gave. We need every person, not just here, to continue this fight, but it's going to take more rallies like this. It's going to take job actions. And we're actually standing with union, with them constantly.
Yeah.
Who's got the power? What kind of power? Who's got the power? What kind of power? What's disgusting? What's disgusting?
Union busting. We got the power.
What kind of power?
Union power.
When I say worker, you say power. Worker.
Power.
Worker.
Power.
Union.
Power.
Worker.
Power.
Union.
Power.
Worker.
Power.
Union.
Power.
Woo!
That's right, give it up for Jeremy! Who's got the power?
We got the power.
What kind of power?
Union power.
Who got the power?
We got the
Say
power.
what kind of power?
Union power.
Who got the power?
We got the
Say
power.
what kind of power?
Union
Say
power.
who got the power?
We got the power.
What kind of power?
Union power.
Okay, so we have word that Amazon workers will be marching down shortly. we're going to have to be a hell of a lot louder than that when they come down. So one thing that hasn't been announced in this rally that I want to make sure happens is the generous support and donations that we've received from a few local unions for the Unionize Amazon KCVG fight.
Thank you.
IBEW Local 212. We got anybody from IBEW in the house? Yeah. Iron Workers Local 44. We got anybody from the Iron Workers? Yeah. And Laborers Local 265. These unions have given between $1,000 and $3,000 to this unionization effort. And we're going to need every union in the local area to get behind. We got Ed over here shaking, he's nodding his head. We're going to need every single union to get behind this fight with financial support, bodies on the line, and everything that we all can do to support this effort to unionize Amazon's largest air hub in the world. What's disgusting? Union busting! 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 Okay, so when the Amazon workers come down, we're going to need to be real loud. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take a few seconds to let our voices rest, so that we can be prepared to be louder than we've ever been before in chanting and welcoming the Amazon workers before we do one final rally and press conference to show the world what Amazon workers at KCVG, Northern Kentucky, are up to. But before that, we're going to take a big group photo. Are people down with that?
Yeah.
Why don't we line up? If we just get like on this hill over here, it's good because then you can see people as they're backing up. I got them.
Yeah. All over.
Well, you know what?
But if we just say
No, just stay here.
yeah.
And somebody, yeah, exactly. Why we all got to move? Yeah, right. So, if press and people with nice cameras want to go that way and take a picture of all of us, you should do that. And so we'll. Everybody get in the picture.
Let's get some solidarity people in the air. Don't want to hurt anyone's voices anymore, but let's do a few chants. What's disgusting? What's disgusting? What's disgusting? What's disgusting? When Amazon workers are under attack, what do we do? When the Amazon workers are under attack, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? All right.
Just in time. While you're gone, let's do some chants and we'll wait for the Amazon workers. It's right by you.
All right, y'all, I'm in Florence, Kentucky. Those that don't know, that's just on the other side of the river, just south of Cincinnati, Ohio. Here we are, KCVG, which is located back that way. They're not allowing anybody without a worker's badge to go down there, which is why this rally is kind of split in two. So you have the press out here, along with the non-Amazon workers. And then inside there, you have the Amazon workers, and they will be marching here shortly and joining this. So I will definitely be covering that. This is the intersection we're at here. So I am kind of curious to see what they'll say about letting me in. Let's see what happens. All right, how you doing? Yeah, so it's press. I can't come back there to the rally this morning. Gotcha. All right, appreciate y'all.
Thank you. Stay with.
All right, about as I figured. At least football, I guess.
Get yourself a damn t-shirt like the Dolly. But it's all for the cause.
All right, so anyone that knows me or watches me regularly knows that I'm a big union supporter. I'm a union member myself. IUECWA out of Louisville, Kentucky. And I do believe that, unions are the way to go forward as far as getting any change in this country. One of the few institutions in this country that don't have a negative connotation right now, at least not. And with this particular, the reason I drove up here, this particular rally, this particular unionization effort, is because Amazon, being such a large employer, it's absolutely critical to unionize. And this is their largest airport. So if this place unionizes with the demands that they're asking for, then it's going to kind of trickle down to other unions, which will then trickle down to non-union jobs. So it will boost the raises or boost the wages for everyone. Kind of hard to shift the camera immediately, but it's really windy right now, and I can see my camera shaking around a lot of times. So I apologize. Extremely cold day. It's like bitterly cold out here due to this wind. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. So here's some of the demands that they're asking for. This table here, this is Workers Strike Back. It's founded by Shaman Swan, Seattle councilwoman. And, they're for labor organization nationally. So they're going to be working with various unions. I believe it will eventually become a party. So they may have candidates down the road as well. But at this point in time, it's just strictly about organizing.
pull out all my secrets.
Yeah.
So that we should.
Okay, so in case you all couldn't hear,
At the front.
the Amazon workers are marching this way. This group is going to march to meet them.
Union busting's got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Union busting's got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Union busting's got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho.
Union busting's got to go. Hey, hey. Oh, no. Union busting's got to go. What do we want? What do we want? Union busting's got to go. What do we want? What do we want it now? What do we want? Now. What do we want it now? What do we want? Union. What do we want it now? What do we want? Union. What do we want it now? What do we want? Union. What do we want it now? Say what do we want? Union. What do we want it now? Say what do we
Like
want?
they're coming up the block
And
away.
when do we want it now? Say what do we want?
Union.
And when do we want it?
Now.
Say what do we want?
Union.
And when do we want it?
Now.
Say what do we want?
Union.
When do we want it?
Now.
Hey, hey. Oh,
Union busting's got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho.
Union busting's got to go. Hey, hey.
Ho, ho. Union busting's got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Union busting's got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Union busting's got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Union busting's got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Union busting's
It's coming up on the screen. Those are the Amazon workers marching this way.
busting's got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Union busting's got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Union busting's got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Union busting's got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Union busting's got to go. Hey,
What
hey.
do we want? Union. When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Union. Now. Union. Now. Union. Now.
Who's got the power?
We got the power.
Who's got the power?
Union power.
Who's got the power?
We got the power.
Who's got the power?
Union power.
Who's got the power?
We got the power.
Who's got the power?
Union power.
Who's got the power?
We got the power.
Who's got the power?
Union power.
Worker. Power.
Union power.
Worker.
Power.
Union.
Power.
Worker.
Power.
Worker.
Power.
Worker.
Power.
Union.
Power.
Union.
Power.
Union.
Power.
Union.
Power.
Amazon sent out a text blast yesterday and today trying to scare workers and intimidate us from fighting for what we need. But we're here and we're going to fight till every worker in this facility signs a union card and fights for Saturdays, fights for 180 hours of paid time off, and fights for, having union reps and disciplinary meetings. Because the reality is, nobody's safe at Amazon without a union. They've made it clear in the last, month and a half, 2 months, walking people out. And when you get walked out at Amazon, it's humiliating.
Yes, it is.
It's humiliating.
They pull you aside. It's like you're getting arrested. Yeah. They humiliate you. Somebody comes up to you, they grab security, and they walk you out. You lose your job, you lose your livelihood. That's not just you. That's your family, your loved ones. And yeah, that's what they think. And they made that clear. They made that absolutely clear. I'm gonna back up a little bit. Oh, cover too much. But yeah, that's what they do. That's what they do. They don't have any respect for anyone. And nobody's safe. Nobody's safe here without a union.
Here we see the cops running Amazon.
Yeah, we're gonna pull up yet.
In the closets.
Union busted! What's this busted? 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 Union busted!
Yeah, that's what it means to work at Amazon. Nobody's safe, and we gotta fight for what we need, because this Amazon HQ, this is the air hub, the global air hub. 30% of their air freight moves through here right now. 30% of their air freight. This is a $1.5 billion investment for Amazon. And we know that they can pay us better. We know that we deserve 30 an hour. We know that with the cost of living skyrocketing, you know, we're spending all this money just trying to buy eggs, just trying to pay our rent, just trying to feed our families. And they don't care. They could care less. And that's the reality. That's the reality for millions of people in this country. And that's why we're going to take on Amazon. That's why workers are organizing and fight back at Starbucks. And that's why Amazon Labor Union won this historic victory last year in Staten Island. And that's why Chris Smalls and Michelle Valentin from the Amazon Labor Union are here today to fight with us and stand with us. Because, yeah, it's going to take the entire labor movement. It's going to take everybody out here today. And much more. It's going to take rank and file members of these unions to come out and stand out with us like this, stand on the picket lines, to join up and fight for what we need. Yeah, I'm going to hand it over to Chris from ALU to talk about their victory at JFK and how that's connected back to the fight for a union for all Amazon workers. What a hell of a welcoming party shit. So y'all see what the power of people do when y'all come together. Instead of putting more money in y'all pockets, instead of paying y'all what y'all rightfully deserve, they rather pay the police department off to come babysit y'all. So showing y'all that they rather put money into security than putting money into your households. That's the company that we work for. Instead of taking care of the workers for health and safety concerns, they rather send letters of their $1 million attorneys threatening organized labor and myself to be arrested today. This is why they're here, so that they can babysit us for using our rights. So I just want to say thank you, Amazon, because the reason why I'm here, because you have no relationship with your employees, and because Jeff Bezos, who made $13 billion, $9 million an hour, almost $5,000 a second during the pandemic, while we kept this building and kept this business open, this man decided to fly to space on a penis rocket. Right? This man spends $500 million on a yacht. Right? The president gives him $10 billion. $10 billion of our tax dollars. We pay more taxes than Jeff Bezos. Does that make any sense? No. So what we're fighting for today is not just $30 an hour, not just job security, not just for this building. We're fighting for our future, our children, the babies right here. Yeah. We want to grow up in a society where we don't have to be out here in the cold screaming and yelling in the bullhorn about the rights that we rightfully deserve.
So I'm here in solidarity with you all, but I want you to know that this union is as strong as you, meaning that this union is a fighting union, and today y'all made a statement. Y'all made a statement that y'all are not going anywhere, y'all not backing down, and y'all going to fight until we get what we rightfully deserve, and that is $30 an hour. That is 180 hours of paid time off. That is job security. That is a better medical leave option. That is union representation. That is a pension. That is free college for yourself, for your children. That is what a union is. A union is a family, and today this family looks beautiful, wonderful. Oh. So last year, yes, JFK, Staten Island, my former building. I worked for Amazon for nearly 5 years. I opened up 3 buildings in the tri-state area, EWR9, BDL2 in Connecticut, and JFK in Staten Island. I was a PA for 4.5 years. I was an entry-level worker. When I got hired at Amazon in 2015, I was making $12.75. I know the ins and outs of the company. I know what you guys go through on a daily basis. I know the grievances. I know the hardships. I know the commute. I know the pain and suffering, the trauma that happens to us every single day from being an Amazon worker. But what the public doesn't know, what we go through. The public don't know that when they hit 1.5, then it affects all of us. The packages don't respond that they do, y'all. You guys get there. But the public don't see that. Because Amazon controls the market, they control the propaganda, they own the Washington Post, they own these news stations, they put money into corporations and policing and security and in the military, in the ring camera, in surveillance. They put money into all these other entities except for put money into the people that make them rich. You guys. So understand that your power, you guys are really the rich people. Your revenue, your value. You guys, Jeff Bezos can't do what y'all do. So when they say we're unskilled labor, we don't deserve a union, we don't deserve pay. When they hire management, what do management come see? One of y'all, right? Because they got to get trained, right? But understand, you really are the builders. You really are the ones that deserve this money that we make this company. We have to fight for it. They're not going to give it to us. The breadcrumbs, the cookies, the lollipops, the ice cream, none of that shit is going to work. We're done with that. We're done with that. We want more money. We want safety. We want job security. And we want a voice. We want a voice. And that's what the union is going to give us. Understand, this is the largest air hub in the world. In the world. If you guys, when you guys are victorious,
That's right.
when you guys are victorious, you're going to have so much power that the world is going to stop. The ultimate power is people power. The trillions of dollars, the millions of dollars, it don't matter how much money they spend to stop this union, it's not going to work. Because the power is going to put Michelle and her colleagues in over 3,365 Californians. They spent $4.5 million. They paid these union busters who probably get that fee, by the way. They paid them $10,000 a day. Millionaires to walk around and tell poor people to stay poor. They're going to do that to y'all. So I'm going to tell y'all now what to expect. So when y'all see it, y'all know what it is. Next week, they're going to fly a whole bunch of Calgary. Union busters, management. They're going to wear vests. They're going to wear blue badges. They're going to look like y'all. They're going to try to talk like y'all, but they're not like y'all. They're not from that community. They're not from here. They're not from Kentucky. They're going to come from all over the country, even all over the world. And they're going to try to live there. Tell work for it and act like they're poor, act like they need stuff, act like they care. But we know that is a false narrative that you don't need a union. Amazon's gonna take care of you. We built it for anti-union. That wasn't a threat. They want to take y'all. What y'all threat? So they're gonna plaster the building for anti-union propaganda. When it comes time to the election, they're gonna tell y'all to vote no. They're gonna tell y'all to vote no, and then they're gonna say that we're the ones taking away your voice. But it's no, it's Amazon that's gonna try to take away your voice. We cannot allow that. Educating our colleagues. Educating our colleagues. We're gonna spend a lot of time doing that. Understand that we're in a country where the real labor history is not taught to us as kids. In our classroom, we don't know anything about unions. We don't. And it's not our fault. It's not our fault. So understand what we're doing right now, we're educating our colleagues to let them know that this is something that we need. Why is this $1 trillion company fighting so hard? Probably because it's something that we need. So once we do this, we're at a point of no return. You guys already made that statement today, and let the games begin. This won't be the last time y'all see me. I'll be back in March. I'll be here. I know the union will be in AFL-CIO. Shout out to y'all for coming up and showing up. They'll be here. Organized labor is watching y'all. The world is watching y'all. I just told the committee I came back from London. I came back from Canada. I came back from the UK. They are inspired by what is going on here. The reason why they're on strike right there is because of you guys. Literally, I talk to them on a weekly basis. On Zoom. I have to get up at 8 o'clock in the morning. That's how I do it. But that solidarity, that international solidarity, and that solidarity that we have across the country, that's what's going to force this company to come to the table and talk to y'all. And understand, y'all have the strongest stronghold in the world, right here in Kentucky. So when y'all win, we all win. When we fight back, when we fight back, when we fight back, when we fight back, I look to your left and look to the right and say, I got your back. 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 And if we don't get it, 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 shut it down! We don't get it! Shut it down! Every damn time. We're talking about y'all.
This campaign would not be possible without the solidarity and support of dozens of union locals, not only around here in Cincinnati, Northern Kentucky, but around the country and around the world. Yeah, it's the reason we're able to print this material, print union cards, get people onto meetings, set up an office space for workers, and drive just a few miles down the road after work and talk to that coworker. What's the union about? What is a union? In a lot of cases, younger workers don't even know what a union is. It's our job to tell them what a union is and show them what a union is by standing out here and rallying outside the building every day to collect union cards, to bring people into this fight, to fight for 30, to fight for time off, to have union representation against discipline, to fight back against the bullshit firings that have happened out here the last couple of months. But yeah, really quickly, I want to bring Brian Griffin out from the Cincinnati AFL-CIO Labor Council to say a couple of words on behalf of the local labor movement. So yeah, give it up for Brian and the AFL, Iron Workers Local 44, and all the other locals. And showing us support and feel real solidarity out here today. Thank you.
All right. They're making it come back in front of you. Look around here. Look at every person standing here. Know that there are people across this entire country standing with you today. And that is true. I said earlier I had a perfectly good Friday yesterday. It was smooth. It was easy. Until I got a letter from a bunch of attorneys that said I couldn't come here today.
Well, I just got my hearing checked about a week ago, and it ain't as good as it once was. So I don't think I heard that proper, but I can hear you. I'm going to hear you now. I want to hear you now. When I say, I don't even know what to say. Okay. I look at you guys and I think this is how it needs to be. Everybody's brothers and sisters standing together just to make life better for each other. That's it. We ain't asking for a whole lot. We ain't asking for a whole lot. Look around here. These aren't people that are living off the wealth of the top 5. This is just us working. This country's been alive. This country came together. This country was built by people that look like you and me. A bunch of Jim Henson looking folks. We are all the working people of America. We are what keeps America strong. We are also the heart and the soul of this country. When they want to cheat, we pull them back. When they want to do us wrong, we pull them back. We are the center. And that is why you will win if you stick together. The Cincinnati AFL-CIO Labor Council, it's 105 local affiliated unions. It's 35,000 plus working family members are here with you today. We are with you today. We are here with you tomorrow. We are here with you until you win. Because whatever hurts one of us hurts all of us. But a win by one of us is a win for all of us. Bring it home.
An injury to one, an injury to all. An injury to one, an injury to all. An injury to one, an injury to all.
Yes, so up next we're going to have Brandon Pierce, who's a learning ambassador on the ramp here at KCVG, say a few words. Not a lot of people know, but yeah, they, we train people in heavy machinery, the freight loaders, the belt loaders, all that. We carry this freight all over this facility and load it. We train operations managers sometimes how to do this job, and they don't even do it day to day. So yeah, he's going to say some words about, what we're fighting for out here and what the conditions are like at KCVG.
How y'all doing today? So as they said, my name is Pierce. I'm a learning ambassador in there. I'm responsible for teaching everybody just like me how to do the job and how to do it safely. Am I compensated fairly for this job? No. Do I make any extra? No. It's fucked up. But just to put in perspective how important this site is, we got a sort building 1/4 of a mile long. When it's done, it will be a mile long. It'll be the largest sort facility in the world. All of Amazon Freight will go through this facility before it goes anywhere else. If we can hit them here, we can hit them everywhere. An injury to one? An injury to one? An injury to one? Yeah, we're going to take one more second to have Nick out from the organizing committee, along with me and Pierce and others, to say a few words about, what we're fighting for out here. The centrality of this site for Amazon's network. They've spent $1.5 billion to build this site out. They could pay us $30 an hour. They could pay us $30 an hour. They could pay workers in this region enough to feed their families, to have a decent house, to not have to worry about their car breaking down, to make it to work, Because we're working to live, not living to work. That's a big part of this. We're not just working here to send Jeff Bezos into space. We're working here so we can have a decent living. And this place is going to be a union job. We're going to have a good union job here. And we're going to have a fighting union that's not afraid to take on this company.
Hello, everyone. Oh, that's a lot louder than I was. So, like Griffin said, my name is Nick. I'm also a learning ambassador out on the ramp. Learning ambassador, same thing as Pierce. So, kind of like Pierce said, this site is very, very important for Amazon. It is their largest site that they have for an air hub, and it will continue to be the largest air site. Like Pierce said, over 70% of all freight will pass through this facility once this thing is up and running in full force. And that, the matter of the fact is, Amazon isn't going anywhere, and neither are we. We are here to stay. We're not going anywhere. Amazon can't go anywhere. Like Griffin said, they have sunk $1.5 billion into this site. They can't just pack up and lay us all off and go somewhere else. They are stuck here, and we're staying here to fight them. So, thank you all again for coming out.
This is not going to be the last time we're out here. Not the last time. We're going to be out here rallying to fight for this as much as possible. And yeah, I just want to thank everybody for coming today and encourage people to donate to this campaign. This is a campaign funded by unions in this region, around this country, by workers who can sacrifice 10 bucks, 20 bucks, 30 bucks, 30 for 30. Yes, so please take a second. There's some people from the organizing committee up there and around, Jordan over there and others. Consider donating to this campaign. Can you donate $30 a month for 30? For Amazon workers fighting for 30. A lot of people here have donated, and that's important. And there's going to be emails that go out about future actions. And yeah, everybody here, if you don't work at Amazon, you know somebody. You have a cousin, you have a brother, a sister, whoever that works at this facility. It's all being consolidated around here. And it's so important that we get everybody, the entire labor movement involved to fight for what we need. And to set an example that we're going to rebuild a fighting labor movement that's unafraid to take on corporations like Amazon. We can't wait on the sidelines. We have to get in the struggle and fight. We have to make this struggle our struggle. Not only Amazon workers, but everyone in the labor movement, because Amazon's coming after it all. They set lousy standards in every sector that they get a piece of. And it's time for us to get a piece of everything. We got to fight for 30 and we're going to win. We're going to win. We're going to fight strong. An injury to one. An injury to all. An injury to one. An injury to all. Thank you. And yeah, really quick, if a couple of the workers from this facility can get over here, we're going to have a press lined up for interviews and stuff. So we're going to set up over in this area over here. But everybody else, thanks for coming out. Take a second, hold a banner, get involved, talk to somebody, and donate to the campaign. Thank you.
Yeah.
Great job.
Are you gonna do?
We're gonna stage interviews over here by the banner, and we can just kind of set up there, and we'll take a couple.
Exactly what I was gonna ask. Thanks for I'll talk to you then.
Yeah. So, all right. But yeah, we're out here today to show Amazon, to show Andy Jassy, Jeff Bezos, that we deserve more. We deserve a $30 an hour wage at KCVG. Nothing moves at KCVG without the workers like us. They want to try to call us a third party, and they want to divide the movement. What they did today is they sent out a text trying to scare people and intimidate them from coming out here and rallying with their coworkers. And it works. Some people stay home. The reality is a lot of workers here with 2 jobs, they're double up in apartments because we don't have what we deserve. We need a decent wage out here. We need 30 an hour. Work at KCVG and to fight for what we need. So we're going to do that. And we'll take some questions. Obviously,
Naturally, we hear about like lack of breaks and crazy things in the environment. Just want to know how it is actually inside.
There are a lot of workers that day in and day out at the facility just don't get breaks. They're told to work through their breaks. And we're told, yeah, today we have union buses and ops and security out. Oh, we're so concerned for your safety, for your comfort at Amazon. But yeah, they try to breaks work. Only get 2 15-minute breaks, 30-minute break. These are 10-hour shifts. A lot of us will be out here 5:45 in the morning or 5 in the morning. It's 3 hours. So it's day to day. Yeah, it's Ritzy, R-I-T-Z.
Since we were at that end, can you sort of paint a picture of what happened inside? Like, how many workers were there? How many cars were signed? Just like, let us know what was happening there.
Yeah, so we had a rally in the Red Building parking lot with, a few dozen workers, and we had it set up. We had music, we had people speaking. And yeah, the reality is I think a lot of people were intimidated by Amazon's union busting. They came down hard today. They have the security checkpoint set up out here to turn people away. I mean, people got, friends and family members out here that wanted to rally with them. And yeah, they want to try to shut that down. That's what they do every step of the way. And we're pushing back on that. We got, handfuls and handfuls of union cards signed today. A lot of people pull out. They got to go somewhere else. They got to pick up their kids from school. They got to go to their second job, whatever it is. But yeah, this is just the beginning. This is just a launch event. And we're going to be here every day in both parking lots and the facilities collecting union cards because we have a right to be here. They tried to intimidate people today by telling them that they had to leave. But we stood our ground. We set up a table right in front of the facility, the entrance, and we started collecting union cards. That's a protected activity, and we're not going to let Amazon scare us and try to run us off this property.
Next steps. Okay, you kind of talked about it, but are there any next steps? What's the plan?
Tomorrow morning, we're going to be collecting union cards at the facility outside the so yeah, we're going to keep pushing. This is just the beginning. We've linked up with Amazon Labor Union in Staten Island, and yeah, this is one union we're fighting. An injury to one is an injury to all. We're going to fight for 30. They're gearing up for their contract battle in Staten Island. And all these things we do today to New York. All these things are tied together. Everybody, the pilots, everyone, to really take a stand. We've had electricians and iron workers who have been at the facility out here with us in the last couple of weeks building up this and that's what it's going to take. So we're going to keep pushing.
There's other unions out here, people from other places, questions. Just how does it make you feel that even though not everyone is here, that you're supported by some people?
That support, so the labor movement has to make our struggle their struggle, and that's what it's going to take. We've got iron workers that are union, and then we've got us. And it's at the end of the day, it's got to be union workers that are handling these packages for Amazon. That's how it's going to be.
Can you talk about retaliation? I know when the union was started that there were signs being put out, and we also there were a text message today. What have you guys seen retaliation from Amazon, and what has that looked like?
Yeah, Amazon is firing season. That's what happened right after peak season. There's 2 months after peak in January and February where the company looks for any reason to fire people. They don't like the word layoffs in the press. They'll lay off some people, you know, that work on Alexa and their tech side, but they don't want to lay off warehouse workers or airport workers. And so what they do is they crack down on small things, small safety infractions, any little excuse. You know, we have some workers here today actually who were fired, and we pushed back and we linked up with them and got their jobs back. You know, and that's what it's going to take. We got to show people what a union is and fight like a union before we even have one, because that's what it's going to take. But that's what they do. They fire people. There's just no job security. I've got coworkers who, yeah, they're afraid to come to work in the morning. You know, whatever it is, people that don't want to do certain jobs here because they're being targeted, and it's just not acceptable.
I don't think over any more questions. I would go for another one. Is there anyone who got their job back that's willing to sort of talk to us about their experience and sort of real specifically talk about what they've been through?
We got to follow up. We'll have not everybody. Is there anything else?
So I guess my other question was, so Amazon has a lot of counters to everything you're saying. Like, I think I have to check my email that they already sent out a statement sort of countering point by point, saying, oh no, we do give people safety and fair wages. What do you say when Amazon comes out and sort of tries to debunk everything that you're saying about them?
So ramp especially, they class us as retail workers. We get paid $19 an hour and they're fair because they class us as retail workers, or logistic workers working next to planes and machinery. So I just flat out call it a lie. They pay fair wages if we were a place like a Walmart, but not for what we do.
Yeah, I mean, on safety too, it's like we're setting up tables to collect union cards outside the building, and oh, that's a safety issue. That's a safety issue, but yeah, a couple weeks ago, we had a tornado watch. We had wind speeds above 40 miles per hour. And, you know, one of the transformers blew and there was a small fire inside the facility. So just imagine you're inside this massive facility, fire alarms are going off, and you're told to go outside into this windstorm. They couldn't even, there were workers screaming and crying because they couldn't get the door open to get out into the cold. Didn't have their jackets or anything. Then they're forced to stand out there. Workers getting blown by the wind, you know. And then the next day in their stand-up meeting, all hands in the morning with everyone, they say nothing. But then setting up a table to collect union cards is a safety issue. That's their value system. There's nothing else they care about. There was a winter storm a couple months ago that they pushed us to work through. Pushed us to work through. We could barely move any of the equipment. The freight loaders, nothing in the snow. And they said, oh, the planes are the priority. That's all the, you know, Adrian Melendez, who's the state operations leader, who's probably here today or sitting in his office looking down at us somewhere. He said the planes are the priority. That's all he had to say. He didn't say anything else to the AMs or anything. So they forced us to work out there. And there's a worker that slipped and, you know, fell and busted her.
And I'll just add on to that. My name is Chris Smalls, the president of the Amazon Labor Union. I came here from New York yesterday, joined by the secretary of the Amazon Labor Union. And we are here to prove a point that, you know, organized labor is growing. The culture